City Pioneers versus Complexity. To start it off, we've got James Bond and Corelli to welcome us in. Let's play some Rocket League.
The crowd is here and the games are ready. The Pioneers still looking for that first game win up against a dominant Complexity who took down Oxygen, who took down Gen G, and already secured the top spot in the group.
And on the other side, you got Pioneers. It's been a frustrating experience, but just that last shot there in JG, you can see the smile, the atmosphere affecting this team, and they're gonna put on a good show here against Complexity.
Already Complexity starting out hot. It only took 4 seconds. AJG getting the first goal.
Kickoff goal going in favor of Complexity, and it's AJG to come through and poke it home.
And you actually saw Racebull got a little bit of a touch on it.
Yeah.
That kind of set it up so that extra height could be achieved. Complexity wasting no time.
Gotta be careful on the kickoff here. Pioneers do get through it perfectly. Now Complexity already just threatening and controlling the game. AJG looking for space, but it's CRR who's gonna have to retreat.
And I just noticed something as well. We were talking about Racebull. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Well, Banana Head also has a pair of horns of his own. An interesting card selection. And
I was wondering what I hadn't seen it
look,
yet. Oh, okay. He's got the Scarab, and they love it. He's looking good. For Pioneers, I mean, of course, the Deaths talked about their situation, but it's still an opportunity to take on a big team and gain that valuable experience, especially against Complexity, who've just been performing on a different level here at LAN.
I mean, Hunter is that player that you're looking to, that new addition to the Pioneers, a young talent, fantastic mechanics, but still looking to fit into that competitive flow. Banana Head, clear out. Hunter will lob it downfield. It was a quick goal for Complexity, but it's been a bit quiet since.
Stabilized, but maybe only for a moment. Racebull can't get the second, but CRR is there.
Racebull didn't get the double, but it didn't really matter. You saw the defense commit. Banana Head jumping across net, expecting the shot. Racebull playing it off the backboard. An easy cleanup now. Complexity, they're firmly in control of this game. We'll see what the Pioneers can do.
Yeah, it really is on them to change the pace of this game. Complexity have controlled it up and down the field. Hunter not going to be able to connect there, and Banana Head in that Scarab just trying to fight for every inch here against the bull.
And CRR lead blocking at 50. And I also love, you saw the players from Complexity walking out with the flags on their backs. You also see Racebull rocking the Chilean flag on his car. It's not too often you get to see antennas.
Certainly not. There's a lot of pride on this Complexity squad, especially when they came to North America. They wanted to prove that they could be something more than they were when they played in the South American League, and they certainly have lived up to it now on the main stage. And they have had a wonderful winter major so far, and looking to close out this groups in dominant fashion. It's Racebull, a pass over, but it's cut out.
And that was well defended by the Pioneers, recognizing that Racebull was trying to take that pass option over to CRR, and now CRR pre-jumping on this play. It's a chance now, but you saw Hunter, that first touch, got a bit too far away from him. Now possession given back to Complexity.
Still looking for that offense from Pioneers. Haven't really seen a lot of chances. Here comes Racebull. He's gonna land on it, and Hunter able to make the save.
Racebull is always a threat off the ceiling to utilize the bounce from the ground. Saw that yesterday. Trying to pull it out again. The Pioneers defense has been getting a lot of reps. More attack coming from Complexity. Hunter trying to tap that out to the corner. Now to Scrub. Over to Hunter, but pass too far away. Hunter also out of boost. Pass into the middle, no one's there. A double commit. Might even have been a triple commit there from Complexity, but they still get the clear.
So possession there for Pioneers and some pressure. Still just a 2-goal lead for Complexity. Completely doable here for Pioneers. Hunter, I can't get by Racebull, and Racebull very calmly picks that one up, and CRR here to receive. Complexity looking to get out.
Racebull, that 50 is sent back to AJG. AJG staying on the play, ball out in front of net, but no one from the Pioneers is there to try to even 50 that on the goal line. We've seen a couple balls roll across the goal line from Complexity. And there's a bump. AJG with a pop-up buys some time.
An opportunity here for Pioneers. They're spending a lot of time on the complexity side, and a tough save coming out for RazeBull. They are able to turn it away, and Pioneers sent back to their own side.
AJG trying to keep possession. Hunter will beat one. TRR will jump on it, trying to read the double. It doesn't get the read. The corner of the ceiling, bamboozling him there.
So decent looks, though, for Pioneers when they get downfield. Complexity's defense is how strong. My goodness, with the pass back to CRR, and this shot goes off the crossbar. Complexity trying to show us a couple clips here in game one.
CRR has been staying upfield, that time going for the pre-jump, now staying on Pioneer's backboard. Complexity throwing down the gauntlet, challenging Pioneers to move up. Hunter going for a 50. Well controlled by RazeBull, but Scrub will stop it right at the midfield. Banana head back down, went for the 50, but now CRR again, he's just staying upfield, Corelli.
He's just cherry picking now. And to give credit to his teammates, they have been dishing it up to him. He's still going for another pass. This one went wide, and Complexity full control here in game one.
Hunter trying to keep this one alive. RazeBull and Complexity, they're going for the pre-jump plays to try to get into the heads of the Pioneers, and Complexity take game one, and they do it convincingly. Corelli, that first moment in the game, it was what, 4 seconds in?
Kickoff goal.
And then since that point, you know, Complexity just kept going after Pioneers, keeping them forced back. The Pioneers did have a few moments. They did generate some opportunities where the ball went out in front of net, and it was, if someone was there, they could have got a shot off, but the Pioneers just didn't have the boost, didn't have the attacking position to really threaten Complexity.
I mean, you're going to take a look at this Bull 1 high-performance replay, and it's going to be a lot of complexity. I don't think that Pioneers were completely just steamrolled here. There was opportunity, especially after those first 2 goals went in. Since then, Pioneers had a lot of chances to stay on the ball and hold possession, so it wasn't the worst game here from Pioneers, but again, Complexity was in full control.
They were. I mean, you saw what CRR was doing. He was sitting on the backboard, multiple pre-jump plays. I mean, it was 4 or 5 pre-jump attempts.
Yeah.
And then it shows you the confidence that Complexity has in this matchup. And, you know, Corelli, OCE as a region right now is still hunting for their first game win at this major. So a lot of pressure on the Pioneers to perform. And this is an opportunity to get that invaluable experience. And they get the first goal 3 seconds in this time. Pioneers in the lead.
They return the favor in game 2. Look at the monster kickoff here from Hunter, and a pre-flip in off the post. And Pioneers, they get their first.
And you see smiles across the cams for the Pioneers. And Banana Head back in the Fennec. That probably is the difference.
Just a fake from him. It's going back to try hard mode here in the Fennec, and maybe it pays off here for Pioneers. Another threatening shot coming out from Hunter, and Pioneers, again, they had opportunity in game 1. It wasn't all doom and gloom, and they're having opportunities now in game 2.
Banana Head up the wall. RazeBull back passing. CRR now to AJG. AJG didn't make contact. Hunter will have some space here. Hitting off the ceiling, trying to go for a ground pinch pass, but Banana Head was able to collect the scraps now off the ceiling. Going low, AJG sweeps the goal line to get the clear, but this is the best pressure that we've seen from the Pioneers coming off the back of that kickoff goal.
Really came out quick and strong here from Pioneers. Now they're getting settled in. They hold that 1-goal lead. But you know Complexity's going to come right back the other way. And it's CRR. Flipper, he's set in over 2, and it's tied up.
And CRR has been the attacker for Complexity. This one beautiful, getting the flip reset, getting an extra push on the ball. 2 defenders in net, still wasn't enough to stop him. You know, even through the group stage so far, he's been averaging over 1.2 goals a game. CRR has been deadly on the offensive end for Complexity.
Oh, he's been insane. And Complexity, I've just been feeding him as well. Again, threatening. Oh my goodness, it didn't now. What is this from Complexity?
Look at CRR in this play. Gets the flip reset early, doesn't use it right away, actually air rolled. This pass is flip for the challenge, and then talking about improv, that pass back to the middle, RazeBull was ready for it.
A wise man in a cheese once said, the best players are improvisers in Rocket League, and that was some improvisation there from AJG to make that one flick hard across the goal line, and Complexity were there to follow up. Now Pioneers find themselves down a goal.
To go for it for Complexity, but it's a booming clear, so it doesn't really matter. Now a demo from behind. This could be trouble. Pioneers, though, do get bailed out. Banana had good clear off to the side, but Banana had hoping for that mid boost, did finally get it, but wasn't able to keep the attack going.
Good control here from Complexity as well to back pass that one to their side. Pioneers are able to pick it off, but looking at Complexity trying to hold on to this ball and keep possession in game 2.
Raise ball,
he's already up again.
pre-jump CRR,
Can't
off the
miss him.
ceiling, going to the backboard, rebound. Almost a chance, but Corelli, this is wild what we're seeing from Complexity.
I mean, and it's being perfectly passed to CRR. Every single time he's pre-jumped, his teammates have given it right on the nose. Here he is again, and he does get a touch to deny the clear on the Pioneer side.
AJG, light tap down, going for a second effort. Gets a third touch out now. Shot potentially for CRR, had to pre-flip to it. A block from Razebull sent it back into the middle. Banana Head almost bumped by CRR from behind.
He's everywhere. He's a monster on the orange side. Pioneers can't keep track of CRR, and he's coming out their own net to take a challenge.
Razebull, double tap, didn't make contact. AJG will play keep away. Pioneers, despite the hot start, starting to cool off. Or is it just the fact that Complexity's heating up?
It might be a little bit of that, especially when you're starting to see the pre-jumps. Complexity, they've given some space over here, and a tough save for AJG. Pioneers denied once again.
Ball down, AJG taking it up. Going for a bump out of the air. CRR with the shot, it's gonna go wide, but the defender misses. Banana Head off the ceiling will have a flip. It's going for the must-be, but couldn't get much on it. CRR going for a flip reset. Getting a touch. Now a clear down. This is going to force Razebull back with low boost situation. Scrub. Pop up. Banana Head stole the corner. Will now go for the challenge. AJG looking for an outlet, but Hunter will be there to cut it off, but doesn't get much on the pass in field. And it's going to go back to the Pioneers half. The scary moment there.
A little slow there from Pioneers to get a hold of the ball. Now a big miss from Razebull. Pioneers, can they take advantage? Scrub wants to take the shot, but CRR is too quick. And here he comes with Razebull by his side. And a great challenge by the last man to deny the counter.
Hunter recognizing that 2v1 early so that he could get out and challenge it before the demo came. Very smart play from Hunter. And the Pioneers are still in it despite Complexity having so much possession, despite the pre-jumps. This game still winnable for the Pioneers, but they'll have to tie it up first.
Just a one-goal game. 40 seconds left. CRR looking to receive, and he's trying to bump players off the back wall. Hunter has a pass over. Pioneers, can they set something up off the back wall? And again, CRR there to turn it away.
CRR getting a demo on the challenge. AJG will lob it towards net. And the Pioneers committed too hard. Complexity catching them out quick.
They're pushing. They're looking for that goal, but in the end, they left the backfield open. They didn't keep possession. Complexity's challenge game in that corner paid off, and with 25 seconds left, Pioneers, they're going to need a kickoff goal just to give themselves a decent shot. It's a good kickoff here. Banana Head, if he can get around it, he's got options to his left. Another touch would do there, but again, Razebull denying, and Complexity back in possession.
You saw Hunter had to go all the way back to his own corner to get boost, and now Scrub leaking out too much. Left a window for CRR, and CRR broke right through it.
Another decent challenge there from Razebull, just to not let that one out for free on the Pioneer side. It comes out to his team, and CR drills that one away. 10 seconds left, and game 2 is all Complexity.
See if Complexity get one more for the road. Razebull trying to fake 2 go. I mean, it's tough to tell what's double commit at this point, Corelli,
and who's pre-jumping. Yeah. That's just been the MO here for Complexity. It's paid off 4-1 in game 2, and Complexity looking just as good as they did yesterday.
They certainly are, and you know, Complexity, pre-jumping, it's not just a joke, Corelli. We have been seeing it more and more in the meta. You know, Genji, even FaZe, going for pre-jump plays in grand finals, and it paying off. So Complexity, you know, we're getting a little glimpse in their capabilities with it as well. How many times have they got that pass right on the nose to a pre-jumping CRR?
And I mean, that's been a precursor to a lot of really good teams here in Rocket League, and we've seen it, as you mentioned, the teams that we just mentioned, and I think that for Complexity, they're finding that form. CRR has just been so crucial for Complexity that he's elevated this team to another level, and here they are, one game away from sweeping this group.
But just focusing on the Pioneers for a moment, I thought Hunter looked really good that game. There was that one situation where he had to immediately decide whether to challenge or whether to play it slow in that 2v1, jumped on it right away and shut down that scoring chance for Complexity. We also saw him score the only goal of the game for the Pioneers off the kickoff with that pre-jump after he won the kickoff. So Hunter having a good game, and this is invaluable experience for young players like Hunter, getting to come out to a major play in front of a crowd. But now, this could be the last game for the Pioneers. Unless they get a win here, their tournament will be all over.
Huge opportunity for them, especially against a team like Complexity. And you know Complexity, those pre-jumps, despite them being great, opportunities for them to counter on. See if Pioneers, they have at least one more shot here to break their streak here in the Winter Major.
CRR flip reset, and he gets underneath the ball. We saw First Killer score one like that yesterday.
Yeah.
Finding power any way you can.
You saw AJG there on that attack, chasing players into their own goal. Gotta look out for the physical play from Complexity. AJG's been leading that stat. The top 3 here at this major so far.
Huge touch. Scrub. Massive defensive play there, but like you're saying, the numbers that Complexity are throwing up, it's so hard to keep this offense at bay.
Still, I feel like Pioneers have generated enough pressure to generate more goals. Just haven't found the shots. We talked about it last game. It just feels like Complexity's challenge game has just stopped Pioneers from getting to that point where they can take a high-quality shot. It's maybe a half chance at best.
And we see it many times for the Pioneers as well, where instead of picking up the small pads, they are going all the way back for that corner boost on their own half, and that really can take the wind out of your sails on the attack. Scrub trying to play keep away. Raise Bull switches the field. AJG going for a block. Hunter, first touch now, getting a nice 50. Good plays from Hunter, opening up a small window, but CR are able to make it back.
There's your opportunity if you're Pioneers. You've been knocking on the door here for the last 20 seconds. Another chance for Banana Head, but he can't catch up to it. But the opportunities are there. They're generating their chances, just not converting at the moment.
Hunter looking for Banana Head, and Banana Head does win that race. But Hunter upfield with no boost. Raise Bull, hitting it by Scrub. CRR slowing it down. Banana Head winning a 50. AJG back up to CRR, but couldn't find him in the air. Scrub getting bumped off the ball. Banana Head keeping the attack going. Hunter off the ceiling, going to the backboard. The Pioneers are digging deep. We're past the halfway point of the game, still scoreless. Pioneers hanging in there, trying to stay alive for at least one more game.
I think this is good for Pioneers. They're putting on that pressure that we saw at the beginning of game 2, and they're holding it now for at least half a game. What a pinch from Banana Head. Maybe an opportunity. Raise Bull lets this one get away from him. Still gets back to the challenge, and Complexity are very mellow here in game 3. You're not seeing the same pre-jumps, the same offense, the same control. It's been Pioneers threatening as Banana Head again. A couple shots ring out. Still scoreless.
And Bracewell finally getting that corner, but the boost starving has been immense from the Pioneers. Great first touch from Banana Head. Goes for the shot! Was thinking about the flip reset, but went right for net. Almost was rewarded for it.
Oh, look how fast Raise Bull is to that one. And CRR is going to make them pay if they don't go quick enough. The shot just went wide, and that was the best look I think Complexity has had this game.
Another look potentially. Scrub's defense has been lights out so far. Now chances for Complexity. AJG looks like he actually bumped Raise Bull, which will slow the rotation back. Numbers advantage for the Pioneers. Field pass, nothing doing. And that attack fizzles out. Now Complexity on the counter.
There was just no one there for Pioneers. Even that, if that was a perfect pass, no one was there to follow up. Now Scrub get the touch. Pioneers, a minute to go. Can they stay alive in this series? Hunter must be off the ceiling, and it's denied by Raisbull.
The Pioneers looking to go out with a bang. Complexity trying to make this look easy. This game has been anything but. They have been boost starved. Pioneers are fighting tooth and nail to stay in it. Hunter looking to the ball, chain dash off the wall.
There it is!
Down and in! Scrub will score it, but Hunter doing some work.
You felt like this one was gonna drop eventually. What a touch from Hunter over CRR, and the speed from Scrub is so crucial. Pioneers score with 30 seconds left on the clock.
And there's a glimpse of the mechanics from Hunter, that wall dash, to be able to get to that ball. Complexity now. They find themselves battling from behind. HAG up. Low boost. He's going for the 50. There's a demo. CRR taking out Banana Head. Hunter getting demoed by Raisbull.
Not a lot of options here for CRR. This one might go back the other way for Pioneers. Trying to come out and get the first win here for OCE, and Hunter is going to stay alive. This is dangerous. Complexity are good in this situation.
HAG tipping it over.
There it is.
Hunter will spike it. The Pioneers get the game, and they end the drought for OCE.
And they end the drought for Pioneers. They had lost the last 18 games played on land going back to Worlds, and they finally get one here against Complexity. And that was a great game from Pioneers. No fluke win here. Put on the pressure from Complexity, and you could see Complexity really slowed down at that point. You didn't see any of the offense, didn't see any of the pre-jumping.
Yeah, and also you saw more aggression from the Pioneers. I think Hunter, his awareness and his speed really made the difference in this game, getting Scrub that chance, but also the defensive stops. That one there from Banana Head, and also from Scrub. There was a play where it was bouncing off the backboard. It was a really difficult read, but Scrub was able to make the read, prevent the double tap, get the ball out to the corner. It was a well put together game from the Pioneers. And like you said, Corelli, that is a wild stat. 18 games that they played without getting a win, and they finally broke that streak.
I don't know what JG's saying up there, but he just said no pressure. I could read his lips. No pressure. And I don't think there is any pressure. You got your win. I mean, you're already out here in this tournament, and just go play your game. And that was the epitome, I think, of Pioneers right there. That game in particular, that was Pioneers' gameplay. Do that again. It was good enough to beat Complexity.
And, you know, and also we've still yet to see Banana Head really go for those demos to open up the goal line like we've seen them do in the OCE finals. So we'll see if Pioneers can start ratcheting up the weapons that they bring.
I think if you're on the Complexity side, we didn't really talk about them that much. First two games were all Complexity, and I don't know, this previous game, it felt like in game 3, they just were very muted. Felt like they were trying to coast to the end of this series. And Pioneers, I'm happy they didn't let them do that. They have to put on the pressure. And Pioneers certainly showed that. CRR, what was that?
I got to see if this was a pre-jump as well. CRR getting a hit over. The pass coming. No, CRR just jumping quickly. Man. But CRR, I mean, we're starting to see this as a pattern. CRR will not rotate out sometimes. No. He'll just stay in the play. He'll stay on the goal line, stay on the backboard. You always have to keep one eye on the ball and one eye on CRR.
But it's hard, especially for a defense. As you said, when you sit on the backboard like that, you just kind of stay out of the mind of a defense as well, and they kind of say, oh, he didn't go back yet. You know, he's still here, and that's frustrating. It's a very frustrating play style, and it's certainly paying off for Complexity right now. And
sometimes, you know, you make those assumptions after a player makes a hit. You're like, oh, they'll rotate out, but no, they're still there, and they might bump you or come over your back. Just hit that ball right in the net like we saw. Yeah. CRR.
It's amazing how much boost he can hold on to as well. It just goes to show how efficient he is on the offense and in staying in the play, staying involved in the play as well. Here comes HAG, trying to carry it across at CRR. Just slow it down and not allow Pioneers a free counter.
HAG looking for the 50 and does win it. CRR going up against Banana Head. Raisbull around Banana Head now, trying to take Hunter out of the play, but Hunter getting a nice clear off to the side and gets a nice bounce. It'll go high. CRR trying to flip, reset, control it. Getting it around the first challenger. It is a battle for possession right now.
With that, Complexity still sitting in the final third. HAG boost to work with here. Flip, reset, flip reset surely as trying to get a little crazy with it. The defense not allowing him to have free reign on that ball.
Scrub still in the corner. This could be a setup for the Pioneers if they get this midfield stop, and they do. Banana Head gets it over to Scrub. Now Scrub trying to get a 50, and will turn. There's the shot. Razebull with the save. Now double commit.
Whoa.
Neither hit. CRR will take an airborne. No way. Complexity scores here.
Oh my goodness.
Are you serious?
He's too good. And on the counter, nobody coming up with the touch and a little flip reset. And he lets it go, he drops it down, and off the tip of his car and in. Complexity double up their score.
That is wild. It goes from a Pioneer scoring chance. You see AJG and Razebull double commit. And CR says, sure, I'll just take this downfield and score.
If you guys aren't going to take it, I will. And he'll score with it as well. Complexity building that lead again and back to form after Game 3's woes.
CR getting a block on Hunter, forcing it into an awkward situation. You saw two go. CRR might be the most annoying player the Pioneers have ever played against. And he just pouring salt into the wound. CRR with a hat trick.
3 goals, 3 shots. He's perfect in Game 4. And he might be the most annoying player here with the way he's playing right now. Complexity, so happy to pick up this man, to bring him over to North America, and boy, he has performed domestically and so far internationally. He's been stellar.
I mean, there were high hopes for Complexity at the beginning. They made last season's fall major, but then weren't able to achieve success by their own measures, and now bringing in CRR, Complexity back on top. They have been looking ferocious.
It really isn't just CRR either. Razebull has really stepped it up, at least at this event in particular. He's been on a different level, and AJG, he's really always just done the same. He's been so consistent for Complexity. And a super physical player as well, and that's really paid off for them. That physical play is so important, especially when you're pre-jumping and trying to predict things before they're happening. And here's a flip reset from Banana Head, denied by CRR.
Pioneers will have to figure something out. This could be a chance, a high opportunity off the ceiling. Good infield pass, a hard shot. But Razebull and AJG were both on the goal line.
Razebull didn't have a flip. It looked good though, and it might have fooled the last man for only a moment. Coming up on a minute left, and Pioneers, nothing to show for this Game 4 performance. It's been all Complexity again, dangerous off the back wall. AJG bails out.
And you see what CRR is doing. He's pre-jumping even the defense. He's just going up, hoping that, you know, maybe if they hit it where I think they are, I'll be able to get the block right on the goal line. And then we see a pinch there.
Oh my goodness.
Complexity is feeling it.
Man.
And so is AJG, who hammered that ball top corner.
And look at this block from CRR. He is stretching out, pre-flipping into that one just to get a touch, and the pass was perfect in the end. AJG slots it top left, and Complexity dominant. 4 goals here in Game 4.
Complexity started hot, and it looks like they will end hot. CRR trying to double that one out of harm's way. AJG flip reset, back to the ball. Gets a pinch pass out to the middle, now off the backboard. Razebull wasn't able to score. An infield pass is cut off.
It's wide.
It's gonna roll up. Scrub wanting to pinch that back down. Wasn't able to get it there.
Oh my.
You saw Banana Head.
I didn't know. I thought we were watching a Complexity player for a moment.
It was an attempt at confusing Complexity, and it didn't work, but that dunk might.
It's in?
It's posted in, so Hunter will get one for the road for the Pioneers.
Good one to get one back here for Pioneers, and they've been close here in the last 30 seconds to get one back, and a great dunk there from Hunter. One back for Pioneers, but 5 seconds left. Too little, too late.
The Pioneers, they broke that streak for themselves and for OCE. They get a game win, but ultimately, Complexity is just too good. They take down the Pioneers.
What a group stage here from Complexity. Taking down a lot of top teams, topping your group, but most importantly, it's the individual performances I think we're seeing from the players on Complexity that makes it so special. Sure, they're winning, but how well they're winning and how strong some of these players are looking in these series